What it do, good folks?
Baby girl, how do I look in my do-rag?
Yes, sir. That do-rag day.
Do-rag gang. Do dirt.
Do dirty.
Playing Madden.
All day at Do Dirty House, but then he got a job.
Be productive. But how y'all been, man?
How are y'all doing?
Y'all know who this is, man. It's Trill.
It's Toke.
And this is
Toke and Trill got a show.
Wow.
Because Toke and Trill got a show.
That's what I heard.
Man. And y'all better love it.
You better.
As much as you pretend not to love it.
I'm muggy like this if you don't.
Yeah.
That's the whooping. Now y'all remember that phrase back in the day? You finna get a whooping.
You say your daddy used to do that when he used to like try to coerce you to tell the truth.
You lying to me, boy?
Like, oh, that was just the late. Did it work?
Damn, that nigga. Sometimes.
It did?
Yeah.
How? How does that work? You feel like he could just, the eye could just.
Nah, I probably felt like the ass one was gonna be worse if the lie came out. Sometimes I die with them lie.
I mean, but did you feel like you was gonna get caught in the lie? Were you not confident in it?
Nah, I was playing them hoes. I wasn't very confident in.
See, I was one of them kids. It's funny because my older brother, he one of those kids where somebody can be like, oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed in you, and blah, 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 blah. And that would really just break him down. Me, I used to just be like, okay.
It was a few times my mama told me she was disappointed in me. And one time she said I was a disappointment. And yeah, it took a toll.
Cause my thing used to be like, oh, they be like, oh, I'm so disappointed in you. Like, I'm disappointed in you. How about that? And then even with the things like, look me in my eyes.
And try to feel my pain. But who the fuck told us that dude
He didn't die.
killed himself back
He
in the
didn't.
day?
He's alive.
Cause he was gay.
He's alive. And his daddy found out, and it was a whole story made up. And he's alive.
How the fuck was shit like that getting around? And social media wasn't just the shit yet, bro. How did everybody know them lies, man? Oh, you know another one?
What?
Yeah, I remember when everybody said Sierra was a man.
Man, you couldn't tell me Sierra didn't have a dick. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I believed it, because that's when I used to be in Little Bow Wow. So I was like,
wow.
That's so fucked up, ain't it?
So, does that really help you though? Like, that means the dude that you
It was just I mean,
boys.
I knew I was gonna never get with the nigga. It was just a slander on her, the chick who was dating
But
my
it was still
mental
a
nigga.
reflection in him for fucking boys.
See, but I didn't give a fuck about that because I was gonna never like date him ever. So
It is so that didn't change your crush on him.
I was just happy. I was just enjoying the Sierra slander, honestly. Oh, that make me think of you remember Chicken Noodle Soup song?
What is soda on the side?
Yeah.
What about it?
So I remember that came out, we was in elementary school, or like 5th, 6th grade. And I was going with this nigga. And I remember that song came out and that video came out. And people at school just, talking about the song, everybody doing Chicken Noodle Soup, let it rain. I cleared it out. That's actually sounds like a disgusting meal to me, honestly. I don't like chicken noodle soup. I don't like soup. I consider soup a drink, so the nigga that I was going with at the time, he was like, man, I'll break up with anybody for her. Anybody. And he looked at me when he said anybody. I was like, and you know what my reaction was? I hate this bitch. I hated her.
Who song was it?
Her name was Lil B.
Oh, okay.
I hated that bitch. That nigga said shit, he would break up with anybody for her. And it's like, it just so happened.
Told me they leave me at the altar for Tyrese.
I think yours might be worse than mine because it's like,
You ain't have to say the altar.
You plan on going this far, so you have intentions of this hypothetical never gonna happen. First of all, how old were y'all? Because Tyrese been grown as fuck for a long ass time.
I mean, shit, nigga, we wasn't grown. Not even close.
That make me think too. Think about like TV shows and shit like that, or movies where it's like, you know, you have the people dating or whatever, and then they're like at the altar finna say they I do's, and then they're like first love or ex or somebody comes and they're like jacked, and then the whole, you know, studio audience is like like on A Different World. I know you didn't watch A Different World, but it's
but
like
I've seen that
you know
scene.
that scene. Everybody loves that scene. They like that's the most romantic scene ever. What about the nigga? And he paid for the wedding.
You know what's fucked up about
Everybody
that?
got shot. Everybody.
Yeah, I remember one of them breakups of Cardi being Offset. That nigga had showed up to her performance with some flowers and shit, and they was talking about that nigga was a womanizer, that was a controlling red flag, all this other shit. But then a motherfucker will interrupt a entire wedding and they will throw roses at that nigga feet like he Jesus riding on the donkey.
They love it. They like, that is the most romantic scene ever. Like, oh my gosh, when Wayne, terrible name by the way, when Dwayne Wayne came and ruined, I forgot the actor's name, but he the nigga who created B613 and Scandal.
Oh shit, no.
That's why. He left there and did that. Because it was like, fuck everybody.
Created a monster type shit.
That's the type of stuff that'll...
Wayne, you were responsible for a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
That's the type of stuff that creates serial killers, man.
That's a damn shame.
Not rightfully so, of course.
No,
not a serial killer.
But damn, I'm just...
But shit, this man, her... And everything cool as far as he know, everything cool. Because that's how they do it in the TV shows and the movie too. The person that's gonna get fucked over, they never know anything's wrong. It's not like there's been problems or anything. Motherfuckers just come back into town, link back up with their ex, and they're like, oh my gosh, remember in elementary school when you were my first kiss? And they're like, yes, I'm gonna leave my fiance.
And I bumped into you on the playground. We were fucking 5, now we're 40.
Now we're 40. And I'm gonna ruin a man's life. So romantical.
Small PSA. If one of you retarded ass women, you know, we still got to have the big ass with it, you know what I'm saying? We still got to have the big mama.
You ain't supposed to say the R word.
What? Oh, excuse me.
Wait, you talking about your exes though?
Wow. Anywho,
Retarded ass bitches.
Man, if you show up with some shit like that, I'm gonna look at you stupid. My man, security, get this ignorant motherfucker.
First of all,
I'm gonna really be. I'm gonna
have to pull people off of them.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, before ass from happen, somebody else getting a whooping in here because we're gonna do a shakedown. Before I let them tear your ass up, who in the fuck told you where this was? Cause this.
Well, you know, our stuff is gonna be a super
only, though,
big, like
invitation only,
like Keisha and Gucci with Hollywood event. So people be finding their ways of finding out.
Didn't nobody know where they shit was until she was on live. So I'm gonna wonder, like, who told you? And then they gotta get the fuck out too.
And you know, we already plan on having security anyway, so somebody gonna lose their license.
But that boy Drake's, girl, I'm my bad, cause I'm not just anybody. That actually is not a Drake line. That is a Leah. I cannot believe I just gave that man credit for her line that he used. I didn't want to say stole.
But yeah, no, you know what's crazy? None of my exes I don't think they'll be on that kind of shit.
No.
I have faith in your exes being on that kind of shit though.
I'm gonna tell you what's weird about it though. Why the fuck would you wait till that day? Clearly, if you do that, you already felt the way for a while. Why didn't you try that shit like that?
I'm sure it's because they
romantic gesture. But
I'm sure because they already feel like there's a possibility of a no. But the thing for them that they would get off on is ruining someone's day, like the day type shit.
That's funny because you gonna make hours. You don't even know it.
Oh man, we've been on reality television.
Boy, your ass gonna be on that motherfucker if you play like that.
Sure.
Not one for that song I had.
Man, you should have set up our Cheetahs episode like that. Nah, it was one done like that before.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's tough.
I know.
You know what's wild? They said our shit was like undone. And like, really? That?
They said our shit was what?
Undone. Like, no one's done ours before.
Oh.
And it's crazy because it's like, man, I know people living life like that in real life. And
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's been like something like that, but I think ours was executed so well, and I know we were the first to get caught in an actual club, like an actual. Actually, I'm gonna tell you crazy shit. Remember all this shit leading up to it, like trying to get the music right and shit. Then fucking the fucking DJ ended up having to like find a CD or something to play. So it was fucking Jaheim playing. Like it was people in the comments like, "What kind of club is this? Who playing Jaheim in a club?" And it's like,
man,
you don't.
We were supposed to be in that bitch. Pimp.
Nah, remember we said we are gonna play one of our songs. Shameless plug, little promo.
You know what I'm saying?
But they couldn't get the fucking shit to work.
The DJ we were supposed to have in there that night just bailed last minute like a hoe.
I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy. It's always like we always have those instances where it's something super big that we're supposed to do, and then everything leading up to it, it just seems like a shit show. Like
What is
everything's
it?
falling
What are they
apart.
calling shit? Somebody loud. Some old man.
Nah, it's not Darwin. You got Freud's law. That's not Newton's law. Obviously.
Nah, not Newton for sure.
It could be Freud or
Nah, that ain't
no, Darwin. It's not Darwin because Darwinism is basically stupid is and stupid does in short term.
It's somebody's law, and it's basically like anything that can happen will.
That might be Freud's law.
And did it. Nah, man, I don't remember that. Because if I heard the name, I don't remember the name. Somebody, y'all look it up for me. By the time y'all figure it out, I'll probably be able to look it up too.
These niggas don't know. I'm just playing niggas.
It's gonna bug me. Y'all ain't learned that about Trip yet. I hate
He
when
harps
I get
on
a
shit.
thought, because
He
it's
harps
not
on
gonna
shit.
go away. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all how you know. Y'all remember weeks ago when we were talking about that scamming ass dude, and I told y'all it was a real cool cat. We rode with him, and he had this badass song. Nigga name was Mason.
It was what?
Mason.
It was Mason. How did you find that out?
I never stopped thinking of it. It just went to my subconscious and just sat there.
This was
and computed.
literal weeks
And it
ago.
popped up. I was like, oh, that nigga's name was Mason.
He will harp on shit, y'all. But yeah.
I be making music for the hell of it.
How you remember the song
It
too?
just popped up.
This nigga. But yeah, I feel like I have great confidence that one of his exes will try to do some weirdo shit at some point, like during our wedding or like if we have like a fucking concert arena or something. Just sit there and embarrass the fuck out of themselves. And I'm pointing to laugh because I'm good for pointing and laughing.
It's not Dawn? You sure it's not Dawn? It's not? I don't think it's Dawn.
I don't think it's Darwin. I think it's Freud.
Oh, that name don't sound right. That's not a familiar name to me.
It's not?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
He's gonna harp on this.
I'm gonna know about the next episode, y'all. I ain't gonna. It's probably just gonna be me breaking down and looking that motherfucker up.
This nigga. But yeah, I've dealt with his crazy exes on occasion. Never in person. Them hoes ain't built like that. But they was some definite internet crazies.
I dealt with one of yours. I almost dealt with this with two. That one was gonna be a physical.
He's not even built like that either. He wasn't built on. That nigga was like a messenger type nigga. And then the whole thing was he never even said nothing about you per se. Like that nigga just kept fucking.
We don't condone violence, ladies and gentlemen.
But
I know
the other. You talking about the other one was internet based too, wasn't it?
that one was straight internet based.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
But yeah, y'all had words?
Yeah.
Huh. I know me and them bitches had words.
Man, it was one time, it was at UNT. And,
Some of the bitch's friend?
yeah, motherfucker sent somebody to come spy me and slap me, bro. No lie.
Cause he fucking with some bitch at his school. First of all, I ain't just some girl. I gotta watch my back cause I'm not just anybody. I ain't just some bitch. I'm a that bitch. I don't want to know.
Yeah, but she actually was headed the clip called
DB. The bitch. I wasn't. Don't say I was the head of it.
It was kind of like I see it.
I wasn't the self-proclaimed head of it. People just said.
You wasn't even she didn't even proclaim herself. They did here. You know, man, when you just a natural born leader, that shit just.
It sucks. That shit is.
It gets on my fucking
hassle.
nerves. Yeah, bro. People want to leave the fuck alone. You can't just be a regular person, bro.
But yeah, tell him about the big, tall, super tall bitch, the friend that was supposed to slap you.
Oh yeah, over Kane.
What? That's when was at the. That's when was at that party at the retreat.
It wasn't at the party. It was in the hallway on the way back to the room.
She was at that party too, though. She was at that party too. At the retreat, the party that we went to after BB had that fight at Uptown. She was there too, and I was already on one because we had just beat the shit out of some hoes too, and then went to another party. My brother had linked up with me at the party. Celebrate whooping some ass, and it was lit. And I seen that big old bitch, and she already had unsolicited beef with me. Like, oh, I don't know you, or the bitch that you caping for. But yeah, did she slap you? She slapped you?
I'm trying to remember.
You hesitated. I don't remember if I didn't get slapped.
I think so.
She slapped you?
Yeah. And I remember telling her to tell the girl that I was gonna beat her daddy ass back.
This is why I couldn't be a nigga, y'all. I'm gonna be 100. I don't believe in domestic violence, but I do believe in equal rights and equal lefts. Baby, I would have still been gasping for her to this day because I'd have just, right there.
Like that nigga anyway.
Who, her father?
Yeah.
Would it have changed something if you did?
Yeah, nah.
Hell, why you didn't want to slap the bitch daddy, brother, uncle? I said the girl, daddy, brother, uncle, nephew, the girl who slapped you.
Oh, because you sent this motherfucker.
Huh?
Because she sent this motherfucker.
Still. I mean, it would have just been like 2 targets.
My brain just didn't work like that quick. I wanted to get to the root.
This nigga got slapped. A tote could never. What?
I didn't say shit.
I'm just saying. That's crazy.
Alright, this is why, look, one day this nigga tried to go apply at Jimmy John, right? That girl, she was just on that hot horse about her, she beat her ass up. Went in there hoe to get an application. Guess who was right there to give her the application? The girl who asked you. See how that shit funny than the bitch and come for us like that.
I ain't get slapped though, nigga.
Shit, she slapped your ass with unemployment. That shit worse. That's a sting.
Nigga, first of all,
no job.
I had only wanted to work there for like a month anyway while I was waiting to do my license. Take my state exam for my cosmetology license. So I just need that job for a little month anyway. So shit, I just waited the month and then
Get that motherfucker out.
became a barber.
That nigga cracked my said, no, you can't have it.
On the job. Fuck that hoe. I'm glad I didn't work especially at that Jimmy John's. I'm glad I didn't work there anyway. And this is none of the Jimmy John's that I actually had worked at.
It was one that I wanted to work at. Cause like if you could somehow be a delivery driver at that motherfucker, you gonna get that coin, nigga.
It was that one.
No, hell no.
Oh, matter of fact, no, it was
that was the whack ass 28.
It was the 28 one, yeah,
you
right.
The campus one, ooh, that motherfucker jumped.
No cap.
Man, that motherfucker jumped.
Oh man, I can't believe my nigga got slapped. Y'all just let me
Yeah, well, shit happens, bro.
You think you know a person?
You would've been alright if I beat her up.
I didn't say that.
I asked.
I brought if you to finish yourself. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I mean, my thing about it is, nigga, if you put your hands on somebody, expect somebody to put their hands on you. That's why I say I can't be a nigga. I can't be a nigga.
You know what that made me think of though? Our topic kind of not similar, but it's just the fact that the hands on shit. That nigga, Trey and J-Dub got charges pressed against them for when they jumped on Roe. The niggas trying to call Roe a rat.
When it was on
First
video?
thing is, bro, they jumped a man on video. This is the state of Texas. They just pick up a case if they feel like it. Second is, what if that nigga did? Y'all want this nigga to be a crash dummy out here? Don't put your fucking hands on nobody. Like you say, because reaction is reaction.
You do the crime, you do the time.
Reaction is reaction. If he'd hit your ass, you know what I'm saying, caught one of you niggas slipping, or he took it further than that, or he told police to lock your ass up. None of that would have been the case if you didn't put your fucking hands on motherfucker.
Feet, hands, feet.
Yeah, feet, yeah, all that. Like.
And it's like, let it be a fair one. Like, one thing. Oh, bro, that made me think of, okay, I'm going to backtrack y'all to a story that I told. Because I never was able to tell all the details because, you know, it'd be a lot of time for this. So I couldn't give y'all all the details. But the story, I almost said the girl named Chad, when I was curtailing. So, mind you, this bitch had already been popping her little shit with me, regular me, Toke. Because she feel like she that bitch because she told my nigga blah, 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 all kinds of stuff like that. So, like she had her best friends and shit. All of my comments on Facebook and shit. You know, this is like the Facebook desert wasteland days. So, you know, my nigga Tiara hop on and shit. And then Tiara, she on there talking her shit, yo, bitches, whatever, and blah, 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 blah. And Tiara was like, yeah, one-on-one for what? And the bitch was like, oh, so y'all gonna jump me? Tiara was like, no, what are you talking about? And the bitch was like, you said one-on-one for what? Tiara said, bitch, I didn't know what that meant. It just sounded cool. Now we ain't gonna jump you, ho, but one of us gonna beat your ass. That just made me think about that with the jumping shit.
Bro, I remember that song. You know, that was back in the ringtone era. Where you could have a ringtone. What was the name? Fun for Mobile. I know y'all know Fun for Mobile. All you can find of a whole song is 30 seconds.
The most popular 30 seconds.
That was one. And I heard that, like, these niggas over there on the other side, they just pride themselves on just fucking savagery.
The other side as far as Cliff.
Y'all better say I love y'all. Y'all know I do. I rock with y'all, but Oak Cliff.
I've never condoned jumping.
Unless y'all didn't make that song, but I know that y'all. I know that song was made by some niggas in Oak Cliff. Damn it, I know for a fact. And that was when I'm not young no more. I'm not out there with that shit, so I don't know how popular it is to fight and shit no more. But at the time, that was popular. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really wasn't gunning niggas down, and the niggas still get out there and fight your ass and shit. That was when it was all the clicks and, you know what I'm saying, look, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's funny. You could claim your hood and shit. That was like, but you was somebody if you was in one of like them.
The cliques, because it's like a clique is like the subdivision of a hood because the hoods are so big. It's like because hell, people in the hoods was beefing.
Yeah.
I've never condoned jumping though. It's never been a thing that I've been into. I've never got jumped and I've never jumped anyone.
I've been on both sides of the ball. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't condone it.
Motherfucking delinquent.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm too selfish for it.
Oh, to do it to somebody, I thought you meant to get it done. I'm like,
To do.
fuck, that's some crazy. No, nigga, give me all mine, nigga. Give me my shit. I'm gonna take mine.
No, I'm too selfish to jump or whatever. Cause for one, like nigga, my dub is my dub, and I'm
gonna tell you what's funny too. Now, times have changed. Ain't nobody gonna give you no respect and no credit for jumping on nobody. Back then, you was just a nigga that took an L. It could be 50 niggas that whooped your ass.
They be like, oh man, that nigga got his ass beat. No.
Single out the one individual out here to beat me up.
No.
I know what I'm saying? Like, boy, It's a different time, man. That was a different Dallas.
You've never seen people come together though, like you've never seen people come together as much for anything but like a jumping or a funeral.
Damn. Damn. You know what's fucked up? I was about to say the fur, but that shit was only to fight. Back then. Again, not young, don't know how the fucking shit work no more. I know back then, it's like, we used to get that ticket. You know what I'm saying? They give us the ticket at school and shit, and you got your shit. It was high school night. If you want to go have a good time, you
Don't
know,
go on high school
not
night.
to go on it. Or you could go in the daytime-ish, but when it starts darking up, you better get the fuck up out there.
Motherfucking
Then it was one time I was like, but they had to do this shit because they wanted a problem. Them niggas had Dickies Day at the fair. Mind you, nigga, about 90% of the motherfucking DISD wore fucking Dickies. Wore khakis, nigga.
But Dickies was the
Them
khakis
niggas
to
wasn't
wear.
looking on your shit to see if they Dickies. Like, nigga, your shit, you got on khaki pants, or nigga, you got on uniform pants, you finna get up in there. That shit was like high school night 2.50. I think that shit was worse that year than high school night. That shit was bad, man.
That's a shame.
Bad. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I had Dan that got arrested. It's fucked up. I wasn't really doing nothing. One of my little partners, that nigga had, it was a group of people walking. They was just trying to have a good time. Boy, nigga stole all their tickets and just took out running. They told the security on it, they had laws out there. And they were trying to find them, and I seen it, and I just tapped on like, hey, nigga. Man, they got on my ass for that boy, slammed me down just for telling that man that he was, you know, probably should get the fuck up out of there because I was finna get on his ass. Oh, I swear, I was just a little wannabe thug. I was in that whole, because they got like a little, I ain't gonna call it a jail in there, but like, you know, it kind of like,
The holding, yeah.
A store or something, they got their little area in there. I mean, how Rapper Zero and shit.
Oh, you just
Boy,
eating that shit up.
Get your little lame, lame, wanna be gangster. Ain't your bitch ass on.
That nigga's funny.
Don't be violent, kids. It's cool to be anything but that. You could be anything else. I ain't gonna say that, I ain't gonna talk about it. So they probably will, but who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
It's a difference in just being violent and being a thug. I was violent. I wasn't a thug though.
I guess it depends on who you ask. Don't ask me because I'm gonna tell you it was a thug.
You gonna say I was a thug? This nigga's out his motherfucking mind.
Hoodlum.
Love.
Look at what she gotta do right now. Y'all see how my shit is all nice and neat. Just trying to lay my hair down. Cause y'all know I be trying to have these waves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is for fashion for me, you guys. This is straight fashion.
Oh, my shit. I am gonna make sure my shit match my wisdom card though.
Oh, and last but not least, who am I to deprive you guys?
Oh, the butt. Here it comes.
Well, it's the big show.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dang, it ain't the butt ain't butting the knees, y'all.
Now.
Well, it's the big bad show tonight.
Wow.
What, big show?
Wow. All right, y'all. Well, man, as always, we enjoyed kicking it with y'all.
You know, Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year. Oh, that made me think. I got something to say in this episode.
I know where you're gonna go with that.
Yeah. But anyway, man, until then, I bid y'all adieu, because I'm Trip.
And I'm Toke.
And this has been
Toke and Trip got a
show. Man, why, man?
Cause Toke and Trip got a show.
Yeah, man.
Trip got a
Y'all be light and
Be blessed. We'll see you next time.